grainy. However, Spittin' Cobra here. We have to do something, guys. I'm going to be showing you several videos in this montage. Cops, they're getting in their vehicles, headed to work, hoping that by the end of the day, they could do something like this. They want to hurt citizens. They're hurting our citizens, our children, beating them with guns, kicking them in the face, pulling guns out on children. Guys, we have to do something. I don't know what to do. Nothing seems to be working. The only thing we can do is, please, citizens, whenever you see a cop, pull your phone out, record everything. Do it from a safe distance. Do it from a public sidewalk, but just do it. Whenever you see a cop, if you have a few minutes, stop and video. You never know what they're gonna do. The only thing I can think of is maybe we should start writing our congressman, or send a letter to the goddamn president or something. If they receive thousands of letters, maybe they have to start doing something. Guys, watch these videos and let's do something. We have to do something. Watch.
Cell phone video of a takedown in Miami. Man on the ground, hands behind his back, and an officer putting him in cuffs. Then this happened.
Oh,
In the video, a Miami police officer runs up and kicks the man in the head.
you ain't have to do all that, buddy.
The woman who captured this video, disgusted by what she saw.
I couldn't believe that comes from City of Miami.
According to Miami police, this all started when officers tried to stop a stolen vehicle. They say the driver, 31-year-old David Suazo, ran from police and crashed the vehicle in the area of Northwest 8th Street and 7th Avenue.
Yes, he
Then
broke the
bailed
law.
out and took off
He deserved
running
to be
into a
arrested,
housing
but not
complex.
like
He ran
this.
towards this back area right here.
But once he was cornered, witnesses say he cooperated.
It was unnecessary because he wasn't resisting or nothing.
Not long after the video hit social media, it ended up in the hands of Miami police. The department's chief responding with a statement that reads in part, "The video depicts a clear violation of policy. The officer has been relieved of duty and the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office has been contacted."
My thing is if that was me that walked up and kicked somebody in the head, I would be in handcuffs, arrested, and processed at that time. Why can't these officers be arrested, processed at that time?
Officer Mario Figueroa, with 2 years on the force, has
Officer
been stripped
Mario
of his badge
Figueroa.
pending the outcome of an investigation.
Oh,
The witnesses say the video should be enough to say case closed.
To me, it wasn't necessary.
that man should get
Okay,
fired.
guys, I'm gonna
He's not
go
a
to the
football
next
player.
video.
He's
This will
just
black
kicking
out for a minute.
Get on your face! Get on your face!
This one, teenager being beaten by a gun.
Okay, get on your face now! Okay, get on your face! Okay, bro! Okay, get on your face! Killing me! On your face! Killing me, bro!
You're killing me, bro.
Killing me! Get on your face! Roll over on your face! You're killing me! You're killing me! You're killing me! You're killing me! On your face! I don't have a warrant, bro! On your face! I don't have a warrant! Get over on your face! Hey, dude! I just missed on your face! I don't have a warrant, bro! Get on your face! I don't have a warrant!
You're the
Next
first
video,
officer
guys.
there, and you've just
Is shocking, showing a Detroit police officer punching
Detroit.
a man in the face and the man falling to the pavement, hitting his head.
Now, new video shows what happened just minutes before. You'll meet the man who shot it all on his cell phone. However, this isn't the first time in recent months violence has erupted in Greektown. Officers have dealt with shootings, stabbings,
This
and
is
fights.
Detroit.
But when it comes to what's going on in Greektown and yesterday's incident, the interim police chief says it all looks bad and that he's looking into it.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kirstner is live in
He's
Detroit
looking into
to break
it.
this all down for us. Jim?
The police officer
Ellen and
needs to
Carolyn,
be
this happened at 2:30
arrested
yesterday morning as the
immediately.
nightclub was closing and people moved out on The first video shows a big group of police moving in on one guy in an orange mask. There's pushing, then it escalates. More police move in.
Now
You
they're
can see some
beating the
officers
fuck out of
punching
this guy.
and then using their knees. In the next video, pay attention to the man in the blue and orange Detroit Tigers shirt trying to intervene, and a man in a red shirt pulling him back. Then the third video. That man is pushed by one officer. He falls to the ground, gets up, and is punched by a second officer. He falls down.
This is
hard.
happening daily, guys. Daily.
I did not see our training.
Next video.
The man
The guy was not arrested. This is disturbing. This one is disturbing.
Surrounded by children screaming profanities, the officer surrounded.
This one, guys, this is highly disturbing. Watch this cop. These are all children.
By children screaming profanities, the officer pulls
The
his
gun
gun
comes out and he pulls it on the
during this
kids.
heated exchange outside an El Paso rec center. In the video, now
El
viewed
Paso.
millions of times, it's unclear what happened before the unidentified officer draws his weapon on at least 6 children.
He got me on the throat and got me like that and threw me down on the floor.
Jacob Saucedo is the 15-year-old being detained after police responded to a trespassing call.
Trespass.
Jump over the fence to see
Trespass.
what's going on, 'cause I hear a commotion of all the kids screaming. I jump over, it's one of my sons getting choked by an officer.
His mother, who was inside the rec center, tried to intervene. She says only one officer abused his power.
The other cops, they were doing their jobs right. It's just that one guy that was just being out of control.
With the 15-year-old dragged into custody, the officer extends his baton and tries to clear the young crowd.
We're gonna put a report on these two fools.
Before taking another person into custody who's recording the scene.
I'm just
He took the
recording.
person that was
Amid
recording.
growing community outrage, El Paso PD says the 4-year veteran has been reassigned as they launch an investigation. Miguel Almaguer, NBC News.
As they launch an investigation. And another one.
New video shows police pinning a teenager to the ground in Dover in Morris County. And one officer punches him repeatedly in the face as he's restrained. Well, now that
And
teenager
choking
is
him.
speaking exclusively to Eyewitness News about what happened. Eyewitness News reporter Lucy Yang is in Dover tonight. Lucy?
Well, Sandra, I spoke
I'm trying to get to the...
19-year-old Cyprian.
Okay.
The cell phone video is
This is what our fucking cops are doing to us, guys.
punch a teenager in the head repeatedly while he
Notice the stripes on his arms.
You can hear the teen being ordered to turn over, except
He is a
shows
fucking
another officer
supervisor.
on top of the suspect and others holding him down, making it impossible to turn over.
He is the supervisor teaching these cops what to do.
Exclusively with 19-year-old Cyprian Luke, who is now in custody after being punched and arrested.
I know that there was multiple doors, there was multiple meetings, there was multiple kids, and after that, they were dragging me to the ambulance. I couldn't walk.
It happened around 2 o'clock Saturday morning. I'm told Cyprian and his friend were on their way to get a tattoo in Dover, New Jersey. He is from Morristown. They were right in front of the police station when Cyprian was confronted. Police say they had an arrest warrant for him on a domestic case.
He's trying to... You can tell that he's trying to protect himself. He's not resisting. He's trying to protect himself.
Saturday night, dozens came out to protest the police, including the friend who took the video.
They was really just beating the crap out of him. They ain't even really give him a chance because he couldn't move.
Put your hands behind your back.
Devastating.
He couldn't move. How can he put his hand behind his back?
Killed over that turning blue situation, and it's not right.
It crushed me to see my nephew on the floor with guys that were bigger than him pounding him, and he wasn't resisting arrest.
My face is messed up. My head hurts. I'm crying all day. I'm depressed.
Okay, guys. One more. Okay, guys. Another teenager being attacked by police.
Says he spent 4 days in jail and was charged with aggravated battery to an officer.
but he says video of the incident shows police were the aggressors.
Yes.
Police body cams captured video, but not audio of the encounter. The image is now at the heart of a federal civil rights lawsuit.
Yeah, it left me feeling traumatized, man. I ain't gonna lie. When you get nervous, you get even more nervous once you see the police.
Leroy Kennedy says he was walking to a store last August in Humboldt Park when 2 Chicago police officers ran up to him, slammed him against a brick wall, and smashed his head onto the sidewalk more than once.
I told him, like, sir, I'm not resisting. I just want to get my glasses. He slammed me again, thinking I'm resisting.
The officers are soon surrounded by angry witnesses at the scene. The video appears to show Kennedy wobbling as he's led away in handcuffs. He says he suffered a concussion, as well as cuts to his face and hand and wrist injuries. In this police report, officers say they confronted Kennedy because he had a shocked look on his face when he saw police. And officers say they thought Kennedy was attempting to conceal a firearm. But no weapon or drugs were found. And later, after supervisors arrived, the officers appeared to have little to say.
What's he arrested for? They instantly started fighting. We didn't. But you don't know what the arrest is? The police couldn't even pretend he did anything. So you have a police report which gives no description of a crime and no reason for approaching him other than his bulging eyes.
All charges against Kennedy were later dropped. The city...
All charges were dropped. Guys, we have to do something. Write letters to congressmen, write letters to the President of the United States, maybe thousands of letters to the President. Maybe something will start being done. These police, they're killing our citizens. They're beating up our citizens, pulling guns on our children. Come on. What the fuck is going on? Spitting Cobra, bringing it to you. I'm out.